Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump's peace summit ending before it starts. On the campaign trail, Trump said he'd stop the fighting in Ukraine in 24 hours, over and over again. So obviously, he's a little behind schedule. He has repeatedly created new timelines, and they all failed to bring any results. Recently, he talked tough about restarted shipments to Ukraine and sanctions. Now, it's taco dinners in Alaska with Putin. Okay, I don't know if they're really having tacos, but yes, instead of getting tough, he's now agreed to meet with Putin in Alaska on August 15th. But already, low expectations have collapsed, to the point that most now view the major peace summit as a complete waste of time. Putin basically offered peace in exchange for keeping eastern Ukraine. So, not exactly so much a peace offer as a demand for surrender. Trump, when questioned by reporters about land, he said, quote, "We're going to get some back, and we're going to get some switched. There'll be some swapping of territories." The immediate reaction in foreign policy circles was a deep sigh and an eye roll. Even if there was a geopolitical reality that said Ukraine wasn't going to get all of their land back, you can't walk in saying that. Trump also can't negotiate away Ukrainian land without approval from Ukraine and without an understanding of Ukraine itself. Two things he doesn't have. In short, Trump doesn't have the cards. So, it was absolutely no surprise that Zelensky flatly rejected the starting position of the Trump-Putin meeting, saying, quote, "Of course, we will not give Russia any awards for what it has done." Beyond that, Zelensky pointed out that the show is just Trump getting led around by Putin again, without saying it. This meeting only exists as a method of delaying Trump's long-promised tough stance on Russia. Any terms reached are pointless, and Putin knows that. Zelensky knows that. The only person who doesn't seem to know that is Trump. Zelensky said, quote, "Any decision made against us, any decisions made without Ukraine, are at the same time decisions against peace. They will bring nothing. These are dead decisions. They will never work." It's also worth remembering that a promise of peace in exchange for land without security from the West isn't actually a peace deal. It's a break in fighting so Russia can regroup and then attack again, as they've done. Putin believes Trump won't really respond because when Russia engaged Ukraine while Trump was in office the first time, Trump backed down and did nothing. Trump can't bluff Putin because Putin knows he doesn't have the cards. Eventually, major powers will begin to realize the days of redrawing borders through military conquest are kind of over, because the average person has the firepower to continue the fight, even after a national government surrenders. There are no bets about whether or not this summit will produce a lasting peace being made. The bets in foreign policy circles will be about whether or not Trump walks into an embarrassing situation and Putin plays with him over meeting in Alaska, a U.S. state that was once Russian territory. Without major changes to starting positions, the August 15th summit failed on August 9th. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.